What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Andy Crew podcast. As you know, I'm your host, Mr. Uchiha, joined by the other host, Reborn World, aka Justin.
Yo,
Alrighty, so today we got our special video. We talked about in the last podcast, a video idea, and today we're gonna do it. So we're gonna be talking about My Hero Class A versus Class B, but what should the true class be? Should it really?
reclassifying them.
Yeah, like who? Because there are some people on Class B who are like, why are they in Class B? They are better than a lot of people in Class A. So when we're categorizing this, it's strictly by how good they would be as a hero, and that's it. Like,
Using the information we've gotten at the point
right,
of the story.
based on
we're
what
at.
they, yeah, based on what they did in the show, how good would they be as a hero? That's who we think should be Class A and Class B. You know, so
we got a little extra Inasa from
yeah, we got one extra.
Shiketsu. I was
'Cause-
gonna put every first year from every school, but he's literally the only other first year that's named that we know stuff about, literally.
And there were some people who did have good quirks at the other school, but it's like that's a lot of people to talk about.
No,
So-
there's not. There's literally not.
Wait, you talking about just first years?
Yes. Everybody else that
yeah,
you've
they
seen has
were,
been second and third
yeah.
years.
Oh,
He's the only one.
oh.
And
That'd be
in case
tough,
anybody,
then.
if anybody forgot, he withdrew his application. I don't remember why, but
Oh yeah, he withdrew his application from UA because he beat Todoroki and like the recommendation thing and they race, and like he pretty much wanted to be friends with him, but Todoroki gave him that same like death stare that Endeavor gave him, so he didn't want to go to the same school as Todoroki, pretty much. So that's why they had beef, but he didn't know about the beef until he was like, wait, I remember that kid. But he just crazy pretty much. But you know, he would have been too OP in UA, which is why he is in this video, because the man's raw. But we starting out the video. We already
we
know
just
who
we
comes
just
at the number
gonna
one
we just
spot.
gonna get like
right.
all
we
the
already
people
already
that
know who number
there's
one.
no debate about. Like, get
There's
him,
no debate.
grab
So-
him, and where's Bakugo? Right here, Bakugo.
That's
These-
a given.
These are
That's
the
a
three
given.
that there's no competition. Nobody can argue this. They up
Like
there.
when they're in their prime, the world will be a better place, and there's no one to even threat them. No one. Like all three of them are on a fast track to surpass All Might. That's my opinion. I mean, Deku, obviously, Todoroki, yeah. That I think he can do it. I think he can get up there on All Might status.
I think
Bakugo, he gonna
Pretty
be a
close.
force. Like Bakugo intimidation alone gonna put a lot of villains like off it. He gonna be like Endeavor on crack, which is kind of like not
It's tough.
disrespectful, but it's like because Endeavor already like a very like intense hero. Like he's like one of those heroes that's seen as a villain, and it's just his personality. But Bakugo is like worse than that. So I feel like, you know, them three, when they get to heroes, they are bound to be great. So
Oh
definitely.
yeah, this
number
this
one.
list isn't strictly like combat ability. We're talking about like hero in all aspects.
Yeah, like
Even
what can they
combat
bring
is
to
a
the
big
table?
part of that, so it's gonna play a huge role. But
And-
it's not just combat.
right. So coming in at number 4, who would you pick, Justin? And from here, we'll kind of go into their quirk a little bit. Everybody already know the big 3, so no need to discuss what their quirks is and what it does and how it's useful.
I know it's tough, but I would say Inasa would be next.
All right,
He was
Let's
top. He
discuss-
was top recommended for UA. He literally just chose not to go there, so he would have been Class A.
literally would have been in Class A. And the reason why I feel like this man is gonna be a great hero, he's like a good support and battle type, because when he's battling, anybody who can control the will to the degree that he controls it is ridiculous. It's gonna be hard to fight in the first place. And then he already intense and strong with a big body to like fight off anybody really. But when it come to rescuing, his wind control will save a lot of people from debris, any kinds of stuff, like just save them from falling, all kind of stuff. He can really save a lot of people at one time just because how much control he has over the wind. So I feel like he gonna be a great hero. So that's obvious he's a class A level person.
Yeah.
So
like in the exam, he was higher than Todoroki. Literally.
Exactly.
Ranked higher.
And when he worked as a team with Todoroki, they all, as freshmen in high school, first years pretty much, they almost took down the number 10 hero just from working together. Like, and that's after they was butting heads. What if they worked together from the start? They probably could have did more damage. I don't think they would have won, of course, but you know, they put him in a tough spot where he had to get a little serious. And for first year, that's amazing because it's a lot of heroes that's just like, you know, they just like gas station, you know, take care of the gas station, you know, patrol the streets for a purse stealer, all that stuff. These dudes are top notch, save the world. You know what I mean? So
only thing he's really lacking though is intelligence. That's the only thing.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
A little stupid.
I feel like that can make him a likable hero though. You know,
it will. But at the same time, like, it's still a thing though.
Like he won't. That's why I said like he probably won't be on the front line, and he will be on the front lines, but he gonna be a support front line. You know what I mean? Kind of like, for example, when Deku going in, he going in with all like, you know, combat, hand-to-hand combat. But behind that, who do you think will be behind him? Someone like Todoroki, who also can do a lot of firepower and do range attacks. Same thing. When Bakugo going crazy, let's just say for like, you know, hypothetical, Bakugo going crazy, hand-to-hand combat explosions. Who gonna be there to back him up with equally power, but just not hand-to-hand? Someone like him. You know, I feel like, you know, he don't need to be as smart because the people who smart gonna be on the front lines, like already taking care of the game plan. You know what I mean? As long as he can understand
he's gonna be the one getting the strategies made for him.
Like, exactly. He don't have to be the thinker. And I'm pretty sure he's not dumb enough. Most people who are intelligent, you know, intelligence are like little. When it comes to fighting, they're actually pretty smart. You know?
Yeah, he has fighting sense.
Exactly. So I think he'll be fine in that department still. So moving on, I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna be a tough one.
But before you do that, should we rank these three?
I think it's ranked properly.
Okay.
I think it's ranked properly. Deku number 1, Todoroki number 2, Bakugo 3, and what's his name again? And
Inasa.
Inasa. I haven't said his name since like season 3. Inasa, like,
yeah.
Yeah. I feel like number 4. I feel like that's proper, you know. But who knows? Like I said, this based off what we know, because he already proven that he's up there with Todoroki, right? And everybody been working on their quirks. How do we know he didn't progress as well? And if he did progress, to what level did
we know he progressed. He has
exactly. But
he's one of them dudes.
Exactly, but like we don't know how massive it is of a like improvement. So it's like, oh, we can't really say much. But when we see it, it's gonna be like, yo, this is tough. Like,
I can't wait for him to pop
like
up
he's
again.
right there. It's not like it's a clean cut. Oh yeah, he's just definitely for. He can, you know, but they're not gonna put him in the show too much, so he's gonna just stay there for now until he get more shine later on in the future.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I added Brainwash Buddy. I forgot his name. What's his name? Shinzo. I added him. So there's gonna be two people that don't make UA. We'll say they transferred to a different school or they went to general.
They just went to a school that wasn't just top tier UA.
Yeah.
You know? Maybe if there's a class C, they'll get in there. But you know, this is why did they get in UA? I got a great idea who I'm kicking out.
Oh yeah, I didn't put May on here. She's the first year that we know of, just because I feel like she's not really trying to be a hero.
May,
the engineer girl.
Oh,
who makes Midoriya stuff.
Yeah. She doesn't really count necessarily.
She's fine with being support.
Like, yeah, she's just high tier support. She not really finna
She's
be
not
here.
getting
But
in the
her,
mix at
she's
all.
important, so she deserves to be in UA to make stuff for the top heroes, because that's what she'd do. She a top engineer, you know what I'm saying? So she in her own class. There she go, you know. But number 5. Let's see, number 5. Who do you think should be number 5? And I'm gonna tell you who I think.
All right, I got mine. I got
Who
mine.
you?
Let's say it on 3.
Let me pronounce his name right. Let me just say his hero name. Matter of fact, hero name. I'm just say his name. There we go. All right, you go first.
Hiroshima.
Kirishima. I say Jiroto.
You say who?
Jirota, Beastman.
Beast Man. Yeah, I can see why you say that.
So who getting the spot? Because I'm not gonna lie, Kirishima is a great choice. Great choice.
Yeah, but
I
I'm
would've
thinking back
said
to
that.
the battle, because they actually went head to head, and these are both like combat people, so you would judge them
they
in terms of
tanks.
combat.
They are literally tanks. So in terms of power, he's top notch.
Yeah, he's
And
beating
even for a person
Kirishima in
that's-
power. He might not be able to
Yeah.
injure Kirishima, but Kirishima's not gonna be able to do nothing but take hits from
Yeah,
him.
the output that he outputs more damage than Kirishima does. And I think that's like, I think if he has Unbreakable, it'll probably even out, but still, like, naturally he puts out more damage. So I don't know if he can take more damage, but he puts out more damage. He's more powerful.
I don't think he would take more.
Yeah, but in terms of speed, he's also pretty fast for that.
Yeah, he's
person
beating
that
him
big.
in speed.
And he
seems like he's pretty smart.
Yeah, like how I explain it, he can find a way around the situation, but he can't be like no mastermind, like no Yao Momo, like I got this, like I got the whole thing mapped out. But
Yeah, he's probably
he
like
can pick up-
middle of the pack.
yeah, battle sense, he can pick up stuff like when he was fighting, he was like, oh snap, this stuff is like, he picked up, and he was kind of one talking the most. Like he was the one that's like dissecting how that battle's going. Don't do this, do that. You know what I'm saying? Like he pretty smart. So I think. So who do you think gonna get it though out of him and Kirishima? Because Kirishima, his determination and his progression in the future.
See, that's what I'm not trying to do though. I'm not trying to give them like one up just because we spent more time with them. I'm trying to look at it like super objectively.
Exactly. That's why I chose him over Kirishima, because I didn't know about this dude until this season. I don't think they showed him at the UA festival. So like I was like, yo, when was this dude this raw? Like this is a raw guy, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, after hearing what you said, I'm rocking with what you said. I'm gonna put him up there.
Okay, number 6.
Real quick, just what do we think about Tenya?
I honestly,
because he showed off in that last arc.
So
he might be a better argument than Kirishima for taking B spot.
Yeah, that does make sense, because in the terms of being a hero, Ida is so fast, and he can save anybody from a lot of things.
And he showed that's something he can do consistently. That's not just like a power up moment. That's something that he can do consistently.
Exactly. And like, because like we said before, like the reciprocal burst was so fast, it's like, yo, if he can just do that consistently. When I thought consistently, I meant like do it more times. You know what I'm saying? Reciprocal burst. But he can keep that speed for 10 minutes.
This is just
He can save a lot of people, and again, get a lot of heroes, like, you know, support from the, like, you know, community, like a likable hero. You know, he can have his own.
He's smarter.
He can have his own agency and stuff like that, and he's definitely smarter, and he's a good leader. You know, sometimes he kind of overachieves, but and when it comes to saving people, that's gonna still be a good thing for a hero. You know, like
Mm-hmm.
it's only funny now because he's a high school student, and when you overachieve in school, it's instantly like get picked on for. But when you overachieve in real life as an adult, hey, you go get it. You know.
Exactly.
So I think yeah, you're right. You might be right. Ida might be a better argument
I don't know
to
why I
have
didn't
him
look
as
at
a.
him.
Because I'm not gonna lie, when I thought of Kirishima versus and what is his name Beast? Like is his hero name Beastman?
I'm just calling
What's
him
his-
Beast, bro.
All right, hero versus
He's
hero.
probably called Beast, man.
Yeah, Kirishima versus Beast. I was thinking so more just like who's just more dominant and like who can do better in a fight. But like you said, it's the more.
Jevadon? That's a terrible hero name. What is a Jevadon, bro?
I'm just gonna call him Beast Man. But yeah, I thought I was looking more as like who will win. But like you said, this is about being who will do great as a hero, and Ida will definitely do great as a hero. And he, like you said, he more of a rescue type guy, but he can hold his own in a fight, and that's important. He definitely would be like a rescue, get people in and out of trouble, and he's good at that kind of leadership. Him being class rep, he already had that kind of leadership to like direct things and stuff like that. So I think Ida would be yeah, you're right, Ida. So do we still take Beastman at number 7 then? I mean, at number 6? Yeah, is he a number 6 or is it someone we can still argue for to be that person in a class?
I'm thinking his spot could either be Tokoyami or Mudman. I feel like those are the two that have the best chance out of this list, based off what we said so far.
I know what you mean because Tokoyami is definitely gonna be a great hero. I'm not knocking him on that, but in terms of what kind of hero he will be, he's gonna be the night hero. You know what I mean?
Yeah, more of like
he gonna be that person who not like kind of like Eraserhead. He gonna be a great hero, but he's not gonna be in the public eye as much. I can see him being that.
Yeah,
he's gonna be that person who kind of like so he gonna be a great
hero.
That's
what he likes to do, anyways.
Exactly. So I don't see him being like a grandiose. People know of him too much because he's gonna take care of the.
But I'm speaking more of like accomplishments.
He probably will accomplish more because most of the stuff go down at night. So if he's a nighttime hero, he gonna have to be powerful. So you said Tokoyami or who else?
Mudman. This dude.
Yeah, I remember. I have
just based off of like what he did in the last one, how much he was contributing to that whole situation. And his quirk is OP.
I'll go Tokoyami, but after Tokoyami, I don't see.
So you think Tokoyami should take his spot, or he goes after?
After. Oh no! Oh yeah, Beastman. Yeah, okay. I confused your mouse with my mouse.
Oh, so put him before.
My mouse is on Ida. That's why I was like, So yeah, so put Tokoyami before Beastman. Boom, there. That's a proper order.
Will Beastman drop any further?
No, I don't. I think this is where he That's it. But I mean, it's not like it's like a long shot of things. It's just about like the purpose of how we doing the video. Like, how would they do well as a hero?
Mm-hmm.
So he may be stronger than Ida in like just brute for strength, but in terms of hero and like
I don't think he could touch Ida though.
But yeah, nah, that man gonna be too fast. But then somebody like him, battle instincts, he'll probably wait to Ida kick him one good time and catch him on a counter. Try to grab him while he kick him, and then do something like that. You know how anime is.
Mm-hmm.
So coming in after him, this
is where stuff gets kind of
yeah, because everyone at this point, it can be give or take. and let's see.
Like I got my eyes on 2 people for the next spot right now. Well, 3 actually.
Who do you have your eyes on?
All right, let me get their name. All right, Ibara, the Vinehead girl, because she is overly powerful and her quirk is just nasty.
Is ridiculous.
I'm looking at Mudman again, just based off of what he accomplished in that last one, and then I'm looking at Momo. You think anybody else should be considered?
Nah, I mean, cause what I was considering, your consideration is better. I was thinking Kirishima and Tetsu. They're kind of the same person. That's why they kind of not in the same class, but at the same time, like they're literally the same. So they can kind of like just
Yeah, wherever they go, they probably gonna be like 1A,
right
1B.
side by side. It does not matter who goes in front. They're literally the same. But you made a great case of Ibra, because I kind of like completely forgot about her.
Yeah.
Because
It's hard to forget. Like every scene that she has been in, she
because
is kind of dominated.
She's a long range. She's a support, and
But she's also offensive.
yeah, and very defensive. Like the mono, and then there's kind of like almost no holes in her defense if she's far away, because her vines reach far.
Forgot, how does
So
has she ever dealt with fire?
I don't think she dealt with fire, but she definitely dealt with electricity, because she folded what's his name? Oh dang.
Freaking
like Denki.
Yeah, Denki.
Kaminari, yeah. She folded him. And no problem, not a scratch on her.
And for a person that probably only has one weakness, because I think fire would probably be bad for her. That's a bad matchup for her in my mind. I don't think we ever seen that before.
Water.
But yeah, I don't think we ever
Just
seen
logic.
But yeah,
I think so. But
like,
even then though, she can still produce it. It doesn't stop her from producing it. It just a good counter to that. It doesn't stop her from like overwhelming.
exactly,
you.
and that's one like you would have to have a specific quirk, literally, or else any other thing you're gonna have a tough time.
The only way to really defeat her is to hone in where she's at and attack her body and get her going. You know what I mean? Like if you attack the vines, you're gonna lose, because she's gonna endlessly produce them.
Her only weakness really is fire and nighttime, because she needs sunlight.
Okay, so she won't be a good night hero, but that makes her a good public hero if in the daytime to just kind of be out and about saving people. Because like I said, you know what, thinking about it, she got that spot.
She overwhelms space.
That's tough. Put her in front of Beastman. That's tough.
She's
Beastman drops again.
Put her in front of
bro. Because think about it, bro. As a hero, if there's
she's saving everybody.
If there is a disaster, she is getting everyone protected out of the jam. The same way, like with the wind guy, like her stuff is more physical, but she can literally like feel where the vines are at. She like doing everything at once. She can sense, oh, there's people in this building with her vines, get them out safely, to take the right route. She can do a lot as a hero. She can save a lot of people. Like this UA got a lot of people who can do a lot. That's crazy, because when I look at the heroes, like when we talk about the episode that the last 2 episodes, well 3 by the time when we do the next episode, there are a lot of heroes that got mediocre quirks, and they get folded by low level villains, and it's just like, I keep forgetting everyone's not UA talent.
Yeah, not everybody is. Yeah,
not everyone come through UA, because UA is literally the top school. Everyone here is bound to be great in some way.
That's why when I was looking for other first years, it just goes to prove, like, I don't think any other first year from any other school, other than this dude, who's a really special case, because he would have been there if he wanted to. Nobody else can even compare to these first years.
And the other school, they're not UA, but they're the next thing to UA. So they're gonna produce some people here and there, but
it might just take longer for them to develop.
exactly. But even then, this guy in that school is like, yo, he's a prodigy. Because even in UA, they would look at him as like, yo, he's a prodigy. Like that guy was pretty nasty. So, dang, will be. All right. This is as far as he dropped. This is as far as he dropped. So, who comes after him? What side we're at now? 2, 4, 6. Who comes in at number 9? Who do you got for number 9?
Or 9. I do not think Momo should drop any further.
Yeah, I was definitely gonna say Momo. This is where she put her foot down because she's too useful.
Literally,
she's way too
useful. Her intelligence is probably the best out of all UA, out of all first years.
Now, she lacks in the. Let me see, because like, in terms of like how strong she is. Like,
yeah, she's not a good head-to-head fighter at all.
Yeah, but when it comes to like how smart she is, when it comes to planning for the battle, she like it's like imagine if Batman was able to just create stuff. He would be he'd be dangerous. Now, I'm not saying she Batman because she can't fight hand to hand, but in terms of like, in a world of quirks, every quirk has like a counter to it. You know what I mean? So if someone has a dark quirk like Tokoyami, she can't fight Tokoyami head to head at all.
Yeah, she's able to provide support physically and mentally.
Right. So if she fights someone like Tokoyami, let's say a person that's like a dark shadow kind of person, like they use the dark to fight, right? And light is their weakness. She may not be able to beat them in a fight, fist like hand-to-hand combat. But what she can do, she can create a flashbang to brighten the whole area up and weaken you in instant. And she can keep creating them as long as she, don't get too tired. You know what I mean? But she can always think of something to counter the villain. Or the same way, like in the last episode, she knew, oh snap, you can't see him. She made the night goggles. She made what else she make? She made a lot of stuff to help the situation against each person working on the other team and left it to them to finish the fight. She didn't go do it herself because she couldn't, but she knew exactly what her teammates need. And that just proves her intelligence. So
all that while in the middle of a fight with somebody else, her basically stalling.
And this person was no weakling. Like this person was on that, like trying to get her going. And she thought of this entire plan in the midst of fighting. So the person thinking of like, oh, I'm gonna win, but it's like you lost because you let her think. You like, and how do you not let her think because she's just that smart? So she's not going she's here. She's number 9. So who is this tough?
This 10. Is very tough.
10.
I'm leading this one up to you.
You gonna lead this one up to me? Okay.
Let me see what you got.
Let's see here. All right. This is tough.
A lot of choices.
We can have. You know what? I think it's pretty. Let me. You know what? I think it's pretty set to say, me personally, Shoji. Octopus man.
Shoji?
Tentacles.
This guy?
Shoji. Yes.
Alright, why do you say him?
The reason I say him is because, one, he's not weak hand-to-hand combat. But secondly, in terms of like scout, the man is very, very useful. He held his own against, Moonfish in season 3 when they were still training. He came a long way since then. But at the same time, it's like he's someone who you need on the side to let you know what's going on. He can make his eyeballs go super far out. He's like that hero that's like, he's not there to save people, but he can. But he also showed that he like his quirk not how I explain it. It's so tough because he always like protect people, right? He always cover people up and like hide them inside his big wings and stuff like that. But he only can do that with a certain amount of people in the real world. But his save people first attitude is there, and he's just very useful, like alerting other people what's going on with the villains. He hears this, he sees this, he sensed this. He got all kind of stuff he can,
Mm-hmm.
do. So I feel like in terms of everybody else on this list, in terms of helping other heroes out as support, I feel like he is better than most people in terms of helping people out in support.
So
If
if
that
we're
makes
gonna
sense.
if we're gonna rate him that high for scouting, then when it says him to be better,
Who?
this chick,
I
because she
personally
scouts
don't think
better.
one why because of the body parts.
She separates 50 different body parts and she can just spread them all around.
But I mean, I thought she just split
She
her
she only
body
needs a
off though.
portion. She only needs a portion of her eye, and then she can see through all of those.
I did not know she can see through. I thought she just split her body off, but at the same time, I'm still not ranking him purely on scouting. His scouting is crazy, but if he needs to get in there, he can. You
His
see how
power,
big
his
and strong
power,
he
his
is.
power is top notch.
So you know what I mean? Like he can get in there if he needs to, but he can get in the mix with somebody. Like remember how what's what I'm looking for? The overhaul arc when they kind of had that big plan, everybody went in and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
If he just imagine if he went in there and down that hallway, like that man could have been in there, like, oh, yep, pick this up, pick that up. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like
he
he
would
could
he
have
would have
really
heard everything.
exactly. And on top of that, if it came as the weaker heroes that was there, that man could have gave them
So
some
we're
smoke
going with
because he actually
scouting
is strong.
plus his physical abilities.
Yes.
Okay, I feel that. All right. So up next,
Ah, tough.
very tough.
Tough. This is tough. So who do we have? Two, four. Dang, it's a lot of people left. um. Wow. Because most of these people now are like kind of supporting. You know what I mean? They're not like you gotta like pick and choose what you do. And at this point, we won't even be picking like for how good they'll do as a hero. It's like just who just a better person. You know what I mean? Like who got the better quirk and who, you know,
Mm-hmm.
because this is the world of quirks. It's not fair, but sometimes your quirk can just be bad, bro. And somebody you may be way better than a person, but they quirk is just too good. You know what I mean? Like so. In that sense, I might have to pull up Mudman.
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah,
Just his area of effect is nasty,
it's massive.
and it's so debilitating.
Yeah, and think about
Like
it,
when
like
you
big
just sink
impacts.
into the ground and he just hardens it, you'll have to either be like strong enough to break out of it,
Yeah,
or
and
you
he can
just
mobile.
or you could
Yeah,
fly if you can fly, or jump high. I don't even know if you could jump off of that.
mm, no, I think you completely lose your footing. Like it's like watery. You know what I mean? It's not water. It's like it's mud.
So
You know,
his quirk makes it really tough.
because in the
Only thing I
episode when
would
they fought,
say, wouldn't it make it also tough for his teammates also?
that's the thing. But he
So
also
you would have to
planned for
utilize
that.
it well. Yeah, you would have to. He would have to
But
be
who's
in tune with people.
and who's to say in the future that he doesn't control like he can like a straight path that he like
Yeah, so
because right now it just like a aerial like it
he's
just
a
flies
really
straight away.
nasty support character.
But at the same time, like he can take away the foot of the villain very quickly. You know, if it's a say somebody like that villain Muscular. Remember him
Mm-hmm.
from season 3? He's somebody who needs footing. You know, he gonna have to like push off of things really hard and you know come at you quickly. Take away his footing, Mudman might not be able to beat him physically, but take away his footing, it leaves a lot of support for other heroes to come in there and get him gone. You know what I mean? Because he can't do nothing with that. Like,
I forgot. How did Tenya get out of that again?
oh, Recibo burst, he bursted out of there.
So you can break out of it physically.
Yeah, he can't. You can't break out of physically.
And you don't even have to be that strong because I would say the reciprocal burst is a lot of force, but
yeah, I mean,
I think other people are capable of. I think other people are capable of generating that
but
force.
it's just it's a element of surprise. People aren't expecting that, And if he hardens it quick enough, now it's gonna be a little harder to break out. You know what I mean? Versus just trying to break out of a liquid. Now you got to break out of a solid. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but he was submerged though.
Yeah, and this is the world of heroes. But if you ain't got if you don't have a quirk that's built for getting out of that, you're done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And how many people have a reciprocal burst in the back burner? You know what I mean? How many people got a?
Yeah, I like Mudman up there.
Yeah, I like Mudman. So now, is this the last person, or no? We got a couple more.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We got 9 more.
Oh man, these kind of just be fill-ins, man.
Nine more spots. All right. So
wow.
Next up, I think I like Kuro, or Shihai, whatever.
Shihai.
Vanta Black.
Vanta Black. The guy who goes into the shadow?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
I feel like at night he's damn near impossible to stop.
Oh, yeah. That's you're not getting away.
Give me an argument person.
I don't know who I can argue with. Let me look. Because like I said, these are kind of just toss up like what do you know what I mean? I don't think you can really argue nobody. We already got, because everybody else quirks are pretty much straightforward. You know what I mean? You know what?
Do you think you would rather? I guess it's
I
all
think
situational.
I think this is the point we throw up the Tetsu and Kirishima.
Throw them up there?
Point. I think this is where we throw them up there. Because it's not a matter of they're not
we like this order, right?
Yeah, that's bad. That's good. They're gonna be great heroes, but it's just about their usefulness. Now, they also are tanks. You know what I mean? So they gonna, it's gonna be straightforward with them. They don't have to do nothing but get in there and fight the bad guys and just be the tanks. They're gonna save people, of course, but them saving people is literally being in there and go into the fray and be the frontliners. I mean, so they're gonna be great heroes regardless. That's why, like, they may be stronger than a lot of people on this list, but just looking at usefulness. But yeah, I think this is where they go. Now we can get into the.
So I'm looking at Asui. I'm looking at Brainwash buddy. I keep forgetting his name.
Shinzo. And I'm not gonna lie, this is where I had to.
And Kendo, her intelligence is not to be. I feel like the only thing that separates her so far from Momo is literally just quirk. I feel like they're the same level of intelligence. Yeah,
exactly. And I mean, she actually kind of proved that she is a little smarter than her, just a little bit in terms of they plan for their battle. Like she already thought of the whole plan to get them out of there, and it worked for the most part. But then Momo countered her, so you're right. They probably like equally smart, just about whoever got the best each other that day. It
So
just
who do you like?
if
I
I
feel like,
wasn't gonna
I
say
feel like
her,
Asui is
I
like,
was gonna see Asui. She's so restricted. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Because she's literally gonna be like water rescue. You know what I mean? She's
You don't
gonna
see her
be
useful in any other situation.
no. She will be useful, but her most usefulness will be in the water. So I feel like most of her time spent as a hero would be on the boat, like she did in her thing. You know what I mean? She gonna constantly be out on the water saving people there because she's a great swimmer, and that's what her quirk is built for. She couldn't save people in the in a building format
She has
easily.
camouflaging. She sticks to walls. Her tongue is strong enough to lift the person. I don't know how useful that would be in a situation. I guess she could pull
She
somebody out
used
from
it.
something.
Yeah, she used it a couple of times in the show. Like how many times she saved Deku from situations, she just like get up and pulled him out. You know what I mean? Like so Asui, and I was thinking Denki. I'm not gonna lie. His intelligence is low, but his quirk is ridiculous.
Is his quirk ridiculous?
Electricity, yes.
But he really doesn't do nothing with it though. It's literally just blast.
He's learning how to though. Like I'm not gonna lie, when he did the
and when he does it, he goes stupid at the same time. So once he
but
uses
that's why he
his
got
power,
that's why he got the little blaster thing now, because he can use it at a certain voltage that it takes longer for him to get to that stupid point. It don't take a lot of electricity to get somebody going.
but that's only
You know
like
what I mean?
10 meter range. So it really limits the power.
Yeah.
He's
All right,
stupid.
buddy.
He's literally stupid.
I really like him, man.
His physical abilities are normal person abilities. His quirk would literally have to be good, which it's not really that good, which you would expect for an electric type character. Don't get me wrong. His super move is like, if you get caught with that, you're done for. But if you miss it, he's done. He's out of the equation.
He's stupid. Alrighty. And we are back live.
All right.
Anyways. But I don't I have this.
But do we really like Denki over a lot of these people, bro?
I mean, I like him, but
I like him too.
No.
He's a cool character, but
you're right. We gotta go with what's her name? Kendo? Big Fist.
do we like
I ain't gonna
her?
lie, she
Do we like
punching.
her over Shinzo?
As of right now, yes.
Okay.
As of right now, yes. Because I know in the future this dude gonna move up the list. But as of right now, yes. So I think it's safe to say Shinzo is next. I think at this point,
Who would be his argument?
Asui.
Asui.
Let me check into.
How do we feel about Monoma? Copy quirk. Crazy guy.
I don't know. I think he definitely a class B. I'm not gonna lie, because
Class B forever.
Yeah, he class B. It's definitely a good court, but he gonna be class B. Oh, he gonna.
you just class B forever. That's tough. All right, man. I think. I don't think nobody has a better argument than him.
No.
Out of these remaining people.
Let's see.
So we got 5 more spots.
I think this goes to Asui. Wait. I'm sorry. Before you do Asui, we forgot about the shadow guy. We forgot to put him up there.
You like him above Asui?
Yeah. He's too dangerous. then Asui. You see the girl with the mask, Rikyo, Raiko, something like that. Next to Sugar Man. Next to Sugar Man. Her quirk is Poltergeist, the one that controls stuff.
Yeah.
She can control any inanimate object up until, I think she can go at the low tier class A.
You like her better than Ochako?
That gunhead martial art is dirty. Cause who else can we argue though?
Jiro. She scouts and her sound waves are pretty strong.
And you see the guy with the next to the one girl we was talking about, Snake Girl, breaks apart.
Mm-hmm.
The guy next to the left of him.
This guy, Spiral.
Yes, yeah. I don't know where to place him because his quirk is so straightforward, but it's so strong. So do you call that a class B or do you call it a class A? Because it's like he could do damage. Like he can be a mini tank. You know what I mean? Like he's not gonna be in that mug just hit me, but he gonna be in there doing some damage if he needs. I don't. This is tough because everyone after this, it can just literally be a toss of class B. You know what I mean? Like this video is literally just trying to figure out who is the true class A. Because class B, it don't matter who they are in order.
Yeah.
But we got to figure out who we kicking out. And I got a great idea who going first. I'm gonna have to agree with you. I'm going on Chaco.
Class A.
It's class A?
Alright, so 4 more people.
4 more? Tough.
This is tough.
Jiro?
She scouts her audio blast.
Yeah, the audio blast will literally kill somebody's ears. And I'm not trying to say, I'm not hearing it won't. She can have a guitar as a weapon, just amp that mug up and literally do that to people. That's all she is. She's just a great scout. These pretty much like how we gonna do this.
How do we feel about Hanta? Where do you think his hero ability lies?
It's borderline because he's pretty much Spider-Man, but at the same time he's not.
But he's not because he
Yeah,
lacks
exactly.
he lacks the same physical attributes that Spider-Man has.
Exactly. He just moves like him. And at the same, but I do like how quick he can get somebody taped up. Like a low level villain will literally have no chance against him because he will literally just like before you can even think about it and you're done. Then yeah.
Yeah. Only thing about him is he literally is weak.
Yeah. His quirk is just good.
His power sucks. Like his physical power just sucks.
Mm-hmm.
What about Mushroom Girl? If we're not gonna be like focused on the story and how it looks, just based off of, you still don't like it?
No. Thank you. No. I'm not dealing with her on Class A. Not happening.
What about My Little Pony? Her horns can carry people.
No.
She could control them.
No. She's not. No. Not happening. All
right, so we like Poltergeist?
Like Poltergeist. Like her.
So Poltergeist moves to Class A.
Yep.
So that's how many spots left?
I think 2 more.
2 more. All right, so if you had to pick out of these, who you want to train for the next 3 years to be the best hero that they can be, who do you want?
Train to be the best hero they can be.
Yeah, if you're the teacher, you're like, these are my
It's-
last two students.
If I had to choose to train them and they raw at that time, I would choose Dinky. If he was raw, if he actually was smart,
All right,
that
so
Quark
he
would
goes
be
to Class A. If
now.
we're basing on like potential, that's what I feel like these
Potential.
last two can be.
I feel you on that, but my heart was low key set on Coda for the last spot.
Coda.
It's obvious why. His literally, the man can literally call in an army of any bug, any insect. Like, he's like a nice Chino. You know what I mean? Like, the man, his scent, like, it's like a scout region again, but his scout is more secret. They can't tell he's scouting. You know what I mean? If a bird is passing by your warehouse, or if a bat is passing by your warehouse at night, the villain's not thinking, what that bat doing? He thinking it's just nature. But little did he know, this dude can talk to him. If there are ants in that warehouse, that they're abandoned place that they're going into.
That's a good point, because I was just about to tell you to get out of here with that, because other than that, he's terrible. But that is really strong.
You know, like, it's OP. It's very OP. Like, I had this conversation before how OP he is, but it's not strong. But in terms of intel, this man is getting it.
And he has power.
Gets the intel quick. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he has power. He just needs to learn how to fight. If he learned how to fight, he could actually be pretty decent.
And right now, he's only talking to insect, bugs, birds. Who's to know that, hey, this man might get a pack of wolves to come up at you.
But the only problem with that is he's a nice person, so he's not gonna put the animals in a danger at all.
I feel you on that, but there might be a certain animals who he could put in danger. What if he might have a bear as a companion? Just call the bear to go get on somebody.
Yeah, but I also don't. I just don't think he would. I don't think he would want to put them in like a combat situation.
But even
if it was a bear, I don't think he would do that.
Do you think his intel getting is enough to determine him being last spot in Class A? Because that's crazy, the intel he can get.
Yeah, I feel like the only person that really it would be Setsuna, and that's pure from the story saying that she was a recommended student. But she was Class B even with being recommended, so.
But they probably base their stuff on a whole different spectrum. Because if we did it this way, it wouldn't be fair.
And she's a smart person. Like, if Bakugo didn't like take that character change, then they would have probably got them out of there.
It's true.
Because their plan was perfect for the old Bakugo.
It was. I just really wanted Koda up there.
I'm not saying Koda should be over.
No,
her. Or shouldn't be over her.
My bad, killing me, man. Let's see. Oh, 1 second. One momento.
I ain't gonna lie. All right, I'm editing Justin. Get this.
Anyways,
cut back in. All right. I ain't gonna lie. Setsuna might have a good argument.
The girl.
Yeah. If you think about it, they really could not get to her. Her body parts move fast as shit. She spies. She's great at tracking. And she's great at distracting. And she's smart. Like, probably just a tier below Momo and them.
You have a great point. because the only way they was able to stop her is because she explained her quirk to them, and that's when he was like, "Oh, let me take these down." You know what I mean? That's the only way they actually able to counter her. Because they didn't counter her, she could have got her body back together. Maybe, did something a lot quicker. Maybe she was good at combat, like I said last time. She probably is good, but Bakugo folded her, and it's not fair because it's him.
And she
You know what I
floats.
mean?
Like she gets like she could fly
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah, I'll give it to her, man. She got that last spot. If we gonna really do that, if we gonna be honest, she above Dinky. And
all right, so
then
now
would that also mean she's above Poltergeist then at that point?
probably
Because yeah,
she might even be above.
she just that's tough. Because after we broke her down a little more, I'm sorry we disrespected her like that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry we disrespected her like that. So class 1B, it just I don't really care too much for them.
We don't
So
got to
this
do
is
too much.
why-
We just got to figure what two people gotta transfer.
So if we talk about people got
Two people. It's only two people. Gotta get rid of two people.
two people get rid of. Two people get rid of. Who you say gotta go?
Get them out of here, bro.
Nah, don't disrespect. Do
Mineta,
not disrespect.
Mineta stays.
Nah.
Who's Mineta better than then? He's better than a lot of people on here.
No. But he made the cut. I was thinking him very heavy. Don't
All
get
right,
me
so
wrong.
who you think?
But he made the cut. You know who I think? You see the guy with the little jar head? What's
The
his
Glue
name?
Man?
Yes.
I don't know
I
if that's
think
his actual name. That's what I'm calling him though. Cause
I don't know if it's his name either. What is his name? Cement Kojiro?
Kojiro, Bondo.
Bando. I think in terms of what his quirk does, he just
Hey, my man Kojiro low-key got drip, bruh. Look at his civilian suit. I'll show the people real quick. Look at my man's. That's tough, bro. He low-key. That's tough.
He did got it's a drip, but I don't know, bro.
With the Timbs on it.
His quirk is literally just he spits cement, he hardens it really fast, right? In other words, he keeps people in place.
Mhm.
But that cement is breakable. You know what I mean? Mineta though, he can strategically place stuff, and you know what I mean. And if you touch that, you're not getting off of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
And
at
on
the same
top of
time,
that,
wouldn't Kojiro he has enhanced strength, so he would be stronger than him.
he's definitely stronger than hand-to-hand combat. But my thing is this: with Mineta, he literally can lay out a whole field of that stuff and make it hard for you to even get to him. You know what I mean? And he can put it on himself, and he can control the stickiness of it, right? So let's just say, for example, he coats himself in that and literally just use it as a shield. Not only does he punch, you punch the thing, but he can detach it and now you're stuck. His quirk remind me of them black balls from Incredibles, from the Incredible movie, when he tried to go figure out who got killed, and out of nowhere the black ball just started sticking to you. Once it stuck, it wasn't getting off. Like, his quirk remind me of that. So I feel like it's it's weak in power, but it's OP quirk because it's so simple. And he took out a whole band of villains with that little, if you remember in season 1, like, he just kept throwing them and they don't want to touch him. And when they did touch him, he just rounded them up. I think he doesn't get cut in this situation. Like,
So who do you think does get cut?
I think Pony Girl gets cut.
Pony Girl?
Pony Girl cut. Horns I think she gets cut, bro. Who you think get cut?
Bro, because the thing is, she's fast. She could damn near fly. She's not stupid. Her power is not crazy. But she can definitely move people out of situations. Because she moved Octopus dude. She moved him.
Yeah, she did.
I just don't know if she would be the worst.
I mean, I'm not. All right, so we know. Okay, we can't agree on her, but I know who we can agree on. Mushroom Girl. Can we agree on her?
I don't think so, because
Come on,
bro, she proved.
Come on.
I don't like her power in terms of a story, but she made it difficult, bro. She was the factor in that whole fight that they had. Her
So
quirk
who
is
gets cut?
debilitating. I think she gets cut.
Really? Ain't
Yeah.
her quirk just to increase some small and make it big?
Yeah.
Yeah, you might be right. Yeah, you.
Like I think she gets cut for sure.
It just I had so much hate for the pony girl and her bad English.
I wanted her to be good just because I like the idea of her.
Okay.
I felt like she could have been like a unicorn type, be raw, but that wasn't really a raw quirk to me.
Ooh.
But if we just being objective about it,
Right. The guy with the never mind. He definitely not cut. Never mind what he do. The guy with the welding.
yeah.
Yeah, he's not cut. The only person I really think about who else can get cut from this was Mushroom Girl and the dude at the bottom left with the scales. I know he's super smart. They say he's super smart, but I don't see what his quirk really,
Well, I mean, his quirk protects him like armor. He can shoot it fast and it does damage.
I forgot he can shoot it. So
He could also reverse his scales, so it's like sharp, so you can't hit him at that point.
So, do you think Tailman is worthy of getting cut? Because he just karate. I mean, he can definitely go to another school.
Think, in my personal opinion, it's between him and it's between three people. I think it's between him, Sero, and Invisigirl. Because she's invisible, but other than that, she's literally just a girl.
Okay, yeah. I know I was thinking her, but she's so invisible I haven't, spoken about her. I'm just like, what bad do I have to say about her besides she doesn't do anything?
Which is a bad thing.
But it's like she doesn't. I think if she gets cut, it's not as a disrespect to her because she's bad. It's just she doesn't need to be in UA to do well. You know what I mean? Like UA doesn't have to be her school. She can go to any other school and do just as well as a hero because her whole thing is I'm invisible. You know what I mean? Like what any school can teach you how to stay invisible because you always invisible. Like just be more secretive. Like what can she? She can do well in any school. She don't need to go to UA.
Don't look at the wiki.
I'm weak.
Because I just got spoiled off some shit. I don't really care because I don't really care about her, but it does show that she could do more, but we're not at that point in the series, so it don't mean nothing to us at this point.
I mean, she can do flashbangs. Like she can spark up the,
Wait, so they do show that?
Yeah, they showed that.
All right, so she can refract light.
Yeah. That was like one of her things. She do that thing. She say cheese and like make it real, real bright in the room, like that, like kind of like solar flare you. That's about it though.
Which is cool, but
Exactly, she can do that at other schools.
and then we have Sarah who has tape. He can bind people. He's fast, but
his
power
agility,
sucks.
I think, yeah, his agility and stuff, and like what he does,
And he
I
can
feel
get
like
vertical.
Yeah, and it's crazy because we have not brought up Can't Stop Twinkling, but
Because I don't really feel like
Man
he's
got a
bad
laser
enough to
beam.
get cut. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I don't think he's good enough to take over.
everybody else on this list is they're good enough to stay. I keep forgetting what the guy next to Tailman on the left, I keep forgetting what his quirk is. It's so many people.
His is that air box stuff.
Oh yeah,
He locked people in that.
stays.
Yeah,
He stays. I keep getting him and the guy who like turns up to a drill. I keep getting them mixed up.
because he locked up Kirishima. He could not get out.
Yeah, and he even so it's impressive. But everyone here, they're kind of like even in terms of like what they bring to the table. You know what I mean? They all kind of like straightforward. But you're right. I think that girl gets cut. So who we cutting, man? Are we gonna cut Invisible Girl and make it simple? Or
I think it would have to be Invisible Girl. Because I mean, she can be. But
all
then
right, they're cut.
at the same time, think about it like this with me, bro. She's invisible, but is she really invisible? She's never naked.
I mean,
You can see her all the time. Just look at her gloves and shoes.
that's true.
Now
I
think
mean-
about it. If you can only see her gloves and shoes, does that mean she's naked other than her gloves and shoes?
I believe so. These are
Let's just hope Flower never gets involved in My Hero, because then it's gonna go rated
yeah,
very fast.
But I mean, the only way. Oh, that'd be tough. Never mind. I'm not even-
So I'm saying, because she can't make her clothes invisible,
no,
and she's
but
not
She just,
naked ever.
she just naturally invisible. So with that being said,
So if she's naturally invisible, but she never is naked, is she really invisible?
no. I think she'll take them off when she need to. But I mean, I guess she's cut because she can literally do that at any other school. So yeah, there we have it. She's cut.
Actually, never mind. She does go naked at some points.
Yeah, but still, like, she's cut though, because like she literally,
Yeah.
you can literally do that at any other school. I really want to cut the Mushroom Girl so bad, bro. I want to cut her so bad.
I don't like it either, bro. But
I want to cut her so bad.
it's a fact that she's just useful, bro. Like, it's a fact in the show.
Yeah, yeah. 'Cause that is annoying, you know.
Do we want to rank B or do just put them all up there?
I guess we can do the top 5. Other than that, I really don't care.
All right, who you think is most useful?
Most useful? Oh, we're gonna go by usefulness. I'm going back with Coda. That
So
man
Coda
is useful.
is
That
tough.
man is useful. He's very useful. Twin impact. Very that's just a good quirk. That's really just a good quirk. I feel like
I mean, but did he
went-
really
he
even
went-
do anything with it though?
I mean, what can he do though? He can
Exactly.
really-
Exactly.
I mean, but like it's good support, and if he learns, like you said, if he learns hand to hand, he could be dangerous. But it's good support if it activates. I don't know.
What about Sugar, bro? He's class A in the original. Where are we putting Sugar, man?
I mean, I feel like out of all these people, he's the strongest.
Would you
Like,
put him
physically.
above Twin Impact?
Yeah, cause he don't gotta, he just straightforward. I'm gonna fight, eat this sugar and we gone, like.
What about Mineta and Can't Stop Twin Flame?
Yeah, they can go in the back, cause yeah, they go in the back of that. Weld after comic. Put the cement guy last. He's last. That guy.
Is he last or is Tail guy last?
Don't disrespect him, man. He might be. That was personal opinion, man. All right.
He got folded by Spyro. Just gonna throw that in there. Hand to hand. He's supposed to be a martial artist and got folded by a non-martial artist.
Yeah, he did.
It's tough.
I think Airbox do go in front of the copy guy. Yeah, I think he goes there. I'll rank him above that.
What about Spyro?
I will put him. Do you think he goes in front of him as well? Because that copy guy's quirk is only good if he fight people with good quirks. You know what I mean?
Or if he's fighting with people with good quirks.
That's true. Other than that, what is he?
He's a regular guy, quirkless.
Is that? You know what? He can go behind. Him because if he's next to someone like Todoroki, then he becomes dangerous.
That's what I'm saying. He can have what, 5 different quirks now?
Yeah, or store it up.
Yeah, 5.
Something like that. And let's see. I will go Ashita after Spiral guy. She's above Zero. I'll give her that. Then I will go the scissor. Who would you go between scale and scissor guy?
Based off of how bad scissor guy got folded, I would probably put a scale above.
All right, let's do it. That's fine.
Even though I like him more, just based off his character design, and right. I just like swords, so that's a cool ass quirk to me.
And I'll let you choose that ranking right there.
Right there. What about Mineta? You like him over Can't Stop Twinkling?
Not in terms of no, he can go. Yeah. That's that. I think we have it. There we go. Class 1A versus that's in Class 1B. This is how it would look if it.
Why don't it look even? Am I tweaking?
No. Are you tweaking?
Yeah, there's 20 people in Class A. And there's 20 people in Class B. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Why would there be 18 people? Now I'm confused.
Wait, didn't you have 42 people in there?
I added 2 people who weren't in Class A or B. So there should be 2 people left off.
Wait,
but there's not.
There's somebody who's not in. Wait, no, is this her?
I'm mad confused.
That's her. Wait, who?
I don't think I left nobody off. That's why I'm like.
No, you did not leave me.
So why are the numbers not adding up? What?
No. everyone is here, unless we counted wrong. Did we count wrong?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So 2 people got to get dropped from Class A.
Dang, that's tough.
Based off how we ranked
Dinky
it.
dropped. Yeah, they're dropped. Dinky's dropped. I'm weak. I did not realize we did that. That's kind of bad.
Yeah, that just.
I think it was
like,
just. I think it was
messed up
like
my brain.
it was like even. It was even like how I looked in the picture frames. That's why.
Yeah.
I looked like that. So yeah, I thought there we go. Yeah, I think that's pretty fair. I think that's pretty fair.
I ain't want Dinky to drop. But that's tough.
Yeah, he had to drop. Other than that,
see now look, if you do a Class A versus B now,
it's fold. They fold.
They folded.
Folded. That's why they couldn't make teams like this, because if they did, it wouldn't be no room for growth. You know what I mean? Like, who gonna inspire to be what? 'Cause everybody in Class A gonna be at each other's necks.
It wouldn't be comp at all.
Like, and in Class A go against each other, they just gonna be like all over the place trying to get past each other, which would probably help them out. But Class B, on the other hand, they're gonna be like,
yeah, they might start falling behind because the gap is so large.
Yeah.
They might lose that drive. Because right now how it is, Class B is like, oh yeah, we can beat Class A if we really work for it. But
right,
how these classes are, that wouldn't happen at all.
It's folded. But yeah, I think that does it. What do you think? That's all good. All good.
I like the list. These 2 get dropped. She's pretty useless. She just makes stuff get bigger and smaller. I don't even know how she made it into UA. Invisigirl, she should never be in Class A. That's literally just comic relief. I see why he did it, but
and like we said, how did she even pass the exam if she wasn't recommended? How did she defeat the robots?
Makes no sense. That's a plot hole. That's a plot hole.
That's literally a plot hole. It's like, but it's not a bad plot hole. It's just like whatever, you know.
I could look past it, but you can't explain that to me, bro.
Exactly. There is no, oh, she did this. She blinded.
Maybe they showed it and I forgot, but
no, they did not.
All right then. So
it was one of those things. The only person that really like showed at that time was Ida. Did it show Bakugo?
Probably. I would have to assume.
He just zoomed off in Ochako. I think them the only ones that they showed like pre, everyone getting into class and stuff. So yeah. Other than that, that's the video, guys. We got Class 1A and Class 1B. Any final conclusion? Any final words you want to say, Justin?
I would say that you could probably expect more of these type of videos, more creative type stuff, other than us just talking about the anime, which we still gonna do all the time.
And if y'all don't agree with the top 10 or top 20 in each class, you know what I mean? Even a ranking, however you think who should make what.
I'll leave a link. I'll leave a link to this thing so other people could do it if they want to.
Yeah, like make your own what you think will be. Even if you want to rank it in order, you can even do your own kind of like ranking system, and you can probably make another video about that one day, So other than that, if you guys enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe, share. Again, I am Mr. Uchiha, aka LaRon, joined by my boy Justin, aka Reborn.
Peace.
All right, other than that, peace out, guys.